Hi yogis at home. Today we are going to be practicing a gentle yoga practice. Go ahead and get a blanket for underneath your seat, or if you want to boost your seat up a little bit higher, you can use a block. That's just going to help the back be more comfortable as we sit here in cross-legged pose. So we'll need a strap for our practice today, so grab a strap or a belt or whatever you've got that will work for that. And we'll get started. Let's let the hands rest on the knees or on the legs, wherever it's comfortable. Let the eyes close and just begin to check in. Just noticing the rhythm of your breath, the quality of your breath. And then we'll start to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. As you inhale, expand the belly, the side ribs, and then the upper chest. As you exhale, let the breath go out of the upper chest, and then the side ribs, and then the belly. Let's inhale and expand the belly all the way up into the upper chest. As you exhale, ripple it back out, let it go out of the chest, the ribs, and then as you draw the belly in, tighten your glutes, tighten your abdomen and your pelvic floor. Inhale, try to relax and expand, belly all the way up into the upper chest. Exhale, ripple it back out, upper chest, side ribs, and then draw the belly in, tighten your abdomen, your glutes, your pelvic floor. And then inhale, relax. Open it up. Exhale, let it ripple back out. And as you exhale, tighten your abdomen and your glutes. Let's just keep focusing on this breath a couple more times. Now bring your breath to a rhythm that you can maintain throughout the practice. In and out of the nose, letting the breath roll along the back of the throat to create some sound. This is our Ujjayi breath. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Let the chin drop down. Go ahead and think of someone or something that you love, that you want to dedicate your practice to today. And whenever your mind wanders, just bring that person or that thing back into your mind, welcoming this presence of gratitude, of love. We'll bring the hands back to the knees. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Big inhale. As you exhale, let the shoulders roll down the back. And as you inhale, roll the shoulders forward and up, squeezing them up to the ears. As you exhale, shoulders back and down. So we're making these circles with the shoulders. Let this transition be nice and smooth. The inhale melts into the exhale. And the shoulder movement here is just one smooth movement. One smooth breath. Let's reverse that direction. And just really pay attention to the shoulders here. the shoulders relax down, just letting the elbows hang under the shoulders. Start to lift up on the crown of your head. And then we'll let the chin drop towards your chest. And then just take a moment here to feel the length of the back of the neck. And we'll turn the head side to side. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. And just move side to side here with your chin dropping down. We'll lift the head up through center. Let the right ear drop towards the right shoulder. And just let your left shoulder pull down. Let's lift the head up through center over to the left shoulder. And then feel that length through the right side of your neck. That right shoulder can kind of pull down a little bit to lengthen through that neck. We'll lift it all the way back up. And then again, drop the chin to the chest. This time we'll let the head roll over to the right shoulder, up and over the shoulders to the left. And then let your head drop back down towards your chest. So this nice smooth roll of the head. Now, if you feel like you need a little extra tension somewhere as you're moving, maybe linger in that place. Send it some good healing energy breath. Just move whatever calls to you here. Just finding those little areas in the neck and in the shoulders that need extra attention. And then we'll lift the head up through center. Start to lift the heart, lift the chin, elbows, shoulders draw down. And then as you exhale, roll back onto the tailbone, hold onto the knees and try to get this stretch through the entire back body here. Chin drops down. Inhale, start to lift and arch. And exhale, chin to chest. Roll back onto your spine, stretch out through the back. Inhale to lift the heart, lift the chin, arch the back. And exhale, round. Continue to move with your rhythm here, making the transitions as smooth as possible. We'll bring it back here to center. Sit up tall, switch the cross of the legs. So however you have the legs now, just go ahead and switch that if you're crossed at the ankle or at the shin bones, or if you have one heel in front of the other. And then from here, side stretch. We're gonna reach the right arm up into the sky, left hand comes down to the ground, and lean to the left. Side stretch through that right side of the body. We're going to anchor that right sit bone down as we reach through the side, through the armpit, through the arm and the fingertips. You can start to rotate the chest open. And remember to breathe into that space where you feel the sensations. Let's lift it all the way up and over to the other side, going as far as it feels good for your body. So maybe your arm is pointing more up to the sky, that's okay. Or if maybe it's going to reach a little bit more to the side, find your comfort. And reach that left sit bone down, reach through the side body, rotate the chest open. Continue to breathe evenly. We'll reach it all the way back up. Let's take the right hand over to the left knee, left hand behind you, easy twist. Lengthen up, inhale through the spine, through the crown of your head. As you exhale, twist through the abdomen, through the chest, through the shoulders. You can complete the twist by looking over that left shoulder here. And you don't need to aggressively turn the head. It's a gentle turn of the head. Let's keep the right hand where it is. Sweep the left arm around. Hold on to the right knee and just for a moment let your chin drop down. Stretch through the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, start to sit up. Nice and tall. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Sit up tall, inhale. As you exhale, twist through the abdomen, the chest, and the shoulders. Complete that twist by looking over the right shoulder. Continue to sit up nice and tall. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. We'll leave the left hand where it is. Sweep the right arm around. See if you can hold on to that left knee. Drop the chin to the chest, round the back. And then we'll start to sit up nice and tall here. Shoulders down the back, head lifts. And let's go ahead and come into table pose. Hands and knees. So we'll align the shoulders over the wrist. Our knees are hip width apart. Spread the fingers wide and then press into the knuckle parts of the hands, the pads of the hands. Really press into that. And then you can stay like this and stretch one foot back, tuck the toe under and reach through that heel. And then bring that knee back in, reach the other foot out, and just reach through that heel. You're gonna get a calf stretch, maybe a hamstring stretch here. And just keep going back and forth, or if you'd like to do this in downward facing dog, tuck the toes under, send the hips up, and then just bend one knee, reach one heel down, and then the other. Let's turn the head side to side. Let the hips sway side to side. And just find ease in the body. So you can be in downward dog or table pose here. This is your practice. Listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Wherever you're at, we're going to find our way into standing forward fold. So walk the feet all the way up to meet the hands. Feet are parallel, toes pointing forward. Hold on to opposite elbows here. Soften the knees, so a bend in the knees here. Let your head drop and maybe a sway side to side. Or a little bounce, whatever calls to you. Let the hands drop down. Let's take a slow roll up the spine, nice and slow. The head will be the last thing to come up. And we'll let the arms reach up and over the head. Palms come to touch. Press the pelvis forward, lift the heart, standing back bend. Bring hands to heart center. For mountain pose, we want to make sure that we're standing equally on both feet. A lot of times we're favoring one side or the other. So let's really press into both feet equally. Pick up the toes, spread them wide, and then press them back down into the earth. Feel the strength moving up the ankles. Start to lift up on the kneecaps. Internally rotate your thighs. Draw your belly in, tailbone tucks under. Shoulders down away from the ears and lift your head. You can reach through the fingers down towards the ground. And feel the strength of this pose. But let the face muscles soften. So sometimes when we're holding that strength, we tend to clench the jaw. So try to let any tension go out of the face. We'll bring the hands to the waist. Right foot is going to stay forward. Left foot steps back. Align your heels. Now, if you want to modify this posture, just shorten your stance. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe a little bit wider stance. Wherever you're at, we're going to turn the hips forward towards the front of the mat and then bend that right knee. Continue to press into that back edge of your back foot and then reach the arms all the way up. Warrior one, soft gaze, strong body. As you inhale, let's straighten that right leg, lift your heart, stretch back. As you exhale, bend that right knee so that it's over the ankle. Inhale, straighten and reach. And exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, straighten it out, lift and lengthen. Exhale, find your warrior one and take a few breaths. Continue to press into that back edge of your back foot. Lift up through the torso, through the armpits and the fingers. Let's turn onto the ball of your back foot, high lunge. And then step that left foot forward to meet the right. Hands come to heart center, equally standing on both feet. Hands come to the waist. Left foot stays forward, right foot steps back. Align the heels. Turn your torso forward, bend that left knee. We'll start to reach the arms all the way up and above you. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten the leg, lift the heart, reach. And exhale, warrior one. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend that leg. Inhale, reach and lift. And exhale, warrior one. Left knee points forward. The knee is aligned over that ankle. Press into that back edge of your back foot. We'll bring hands to heart center as we come onto the ball of the back foot. Press off the back foot, come to equally stand on both feet. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the heart, press the pelvis forward, standing back bend, and then we'll reach the arms out from the shoulders. Take a forward fold as you soften the knees. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward, hands can come to shins. We're going to pause here, shoulders moving away from the ears, tailbone lengthening away from the head. As you exhale, fold back in, bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, sweep the arms out from the shoulders all the way up, standing back bend. And hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. halfway lift. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold back in, soften the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out from the shoulders all the way up, standing back bend. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it back to plank or table pose, so hands and knees. Or step the feet back behind you, plank pose. Either way, keep the body nice and strong. Broaden through the upper back, draw the belly in. Keep breathing. Maybe a smile on the lips, in the face. Let's drop the knees, we'll lower down. Keep the elbows close to the body as you lower all the way down. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, start to pick up the feet. As you exhale, relax back down. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the hands, lift the feet. Feel the strength in the back. And then exhale, release. 5 more times with your own rhythm. Go ahead, relax down, hands under shoulders, tops of the feet press into the ground. Keep the elbows close to the body as we come up into cobra pose. Shoulders down away from the ears. Let's move it into child's pose. Bend the knees, sit back on the heels, reach the arms out in front of you. Let your forehead come down to the ground. If your shoulders are sensitive, you can bring your hands in and make a little pillow out of the hands for your forehead. Wherever you're at, try to let your hips sink back on the feet. So even if they're up here, you can maybe kind of press, try to encourage your hips to move towards the feet. And this could be a posture that you practice every day, finding a couple postures to practice and taking 5-10 minutes out of your day. Let's go ahead and walk the hands in. We're going to stand on the knees for a moment. So if you want to bring a blanket under the knees, if you've got sensitive knees, just standing on the knees. Hips are going to be aligned over the knees, shoulders aligned over the hips. And then tuck the toes under back here. Hands to the lower back and then draw the elbows towards each other. Start to press the pelvis forward, lift the heart. And just stay like this and breathe. If you'd like a little more challenge, try to reach back, see if you can grab one heel and then the other, but keep pressing the pelvis forward as you lift the heart. We'll start to stand it all the way up. Let's bring the hands down. Round the back, chin to chest, cat pose, tuck the tailbone under. Press the ground away from you, wiggle the head, yes and no, let go of tension in the neck and in the shoulders. And from here, let's go ahead, sit down on our seats. Staff pose. Go Go ahead and just get comfortable here. We'll sit up tall, reach the legs out in front of you. And let's just start off pretty easy here, just finding ease in the body. So if your back wants to round a little bit, if your knees want to round a little or bend a little bit, go ahead. And just kind of sway side to side, finding ease in the body. Maybe start to circle the torso, folding a little bit forward. And then we'll start to straighten out through the legs a little bit more. Start to look towards your toes as you reach your heart forward. And then let yourself fold in here. Find ease. So no need to create a lot of effort here. We're just finding some ease as we move a little bit closer towards the legs. We'll roll all the way up. Sit up nice and tall. Let's roll onto our backs. Go ahead, grab your block, and your strap. We'll roll down. Draw the knees into the chest, rock side to side, lengthening the torso. Place both feet on the ground. We're going to wrap the strap around your right foot and then extend this right leg up into the sky. Let's hold on to the strap with the right hand, and from here that left leg is going to extend out in front of you. Now, before we create a lot of effort here, just find the softness in the body, the ease. And then we're going to create a little more effort. Let's try to anchor that left leg down into the ground, anchor that left hip down. You can just kind of hold on to that left waist. Reach through the right heel, spread your toes, and then keeping the pelvis squared. So we're not going to tilt the pelvis. We're not going to let that left hip lift off the ground. Let's go ahead, take the right leg over to the right, anchoring your pelvis down, reach through that right heel. Remember to breathe. Keep anchoring that left leg down as we reach the right leg to the right. You should start to feel that stretch on the inside of that right leg here. Maybe even the top of your left leg, maybe into your hip. Let's inhale this leg up. We'll hold on to the strap with the left hand. Right arm is going to reach out from the shoulder. This time, twisting, let that right hip lift as the right leg just drops over to the right. Reach the right arm out from the shoulder. Big inhale and enjoy this twist. You can complete the twist by gazing over that right arm. If your neck is sensitive, keep your gaze neutral, your head neutral. Let's lift this leg all the way back up. We'll remove the strap, arms reach out from the shoulders. Slowly start to lower this leg down to the ground. And bend both knees. Let's wrap the strap around the left foot, extend the left leg up into the sky. Hold on to the strap with the left hand. Right hand comes to the waist this time. Extend the right leg. And before we create more effort here, just find softness in the body. And then we'll start to deepen this one. Start to really reach through the back of that right leg as it reaches down. Anchor that right hip down. Extend through the left leg, through the heel. Maybe spread your toes. As you hold onto the left strap, or the strap with the left hand, let that leg drop over to your left. Keep anchoring that right leg down, so we're not tilting the pelvis here. Maybe feel the stretch on the inside line of the left leg, maybe the right hip. Wherever you're at, pay attention to this moment in time. This is the only thing that matters, is right here, right now. Engaging the core to lift your leg. We'll hold on to the strap with the left, or with the right hand. Left arm is going to reach out from the shoulder. This left leg is going to drop all the way over to the right. And then we'll look over that left arm, just letting that left hip lift off the ground. Noticing the spine here. What it would look like if you were looking directly at your spine. Engage your core, lift the leg all the way up. Release the strap. Anchor the ribs down as you lower the left leg slowly down to the ground. We'll bend both knees. Touch the backs of the ankles with the fingertips. Feet are going to stay hip width apart, knees point up into the sky. Let's take a big inhale, expand the belly. As you exhale, you're going to draw the belly in as you lift the tailbone. So first of all, just feel that lift of the tailbone, and then we'll start to roll up the spine, feeling your expression here. If you want to take the shoulders a little closer as you press into the ground here, and then we'll roll all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach the arms up and over the head, big inhale, and exhale, bring the arms back. Now we're going to combine those two. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, roll up the spine. As you reach the arms up and over the head, as you exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll back down. We'll call this one drawbridge. The inhale lifts you up. And the exhale takes you back down. A few more breaths like that. Start to release. Let's draw both knees into the chest. We'll rock side to side here. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet. Draw the knees towards your armpits. Then rock side to side. We'll hug the legs back in. Lift your head and shoulders. Release, extending the legs out in front of you. Pick up the shoulders, move them away from the ears. Extend the legs out in front of you. If your lower back is sensitive, you can use a rolled up blanket and just place it right underneath the knees. And that's just going to help to alleviate some of that pressure off the lower back. Then just go ahead, take the arms out wide. Just settling in for our final state of meditation and relaxation. Coming back to that original gratitude that we are dedicating this practice to someone or something that we love. And just holding them in our heart and in our mind. Let the fingers naturally curl. Let the feet relax. Watching the breath move in and out. Trying to soften all the body parts here. Let's start to imagine that we have a bright light right at our heart. And this light is a warmth that's full of love for yourself, and love for others. And right now, that light, that warmth that we feel is dedicated to this person or this thing that we love. You can stay here for as long as you would like. If you're out of time, let's go ahead, roll over to your right side, pausing here. And then as you're ready, start to press up into the hands, coming up to a comfortable seat where you can sit tall. We've created space in the body, strength, and peace. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Let the chin drop down towards the chest. Remembering that the love for ourselves is important, and love for others, making an intention to spread love wherever we go. Namaste.